Hi everyone, Eliana here. I'm going to share with you my summertime skincare and very natural, very minimal makeup and skincare routines. Let's get right into it. I start off with my favorite eye cream ever. It's the only one I've ever seen make a difference. I go in with my ring finger and I just tap, 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 and I also tap it on my eyelids as well, and it does not irritate my eyes. And I saw someone else do this and I forget who it was, and I had never ever done that, and I kind of felt like an idiot because our eyelids are skin too and they get very wrinkly. So I just try and give them a little love. I have a very, very minimalistic routine because I feel like that works best for my skin. Highly recommend just narrowing it down to, I literally have sometimes only 2 products that I put on my face. Today I'm going to do 3 and that's it. Love this. I'm running out clearly. I need to open my other one, but I want to use every last drop of this. I absolutely love it, and it's only $14. A steal. Absolutely obsessed. Love The Ordinary. I'm gonna do a little bit, but I like a very glowy skin all the time, but especially in the summer. So I love that this moisturizer is super hydrating. It's like very hydrating if you don't want a super thick moisturizer. My mom doesn't like this one because it's a little too thick, but I swear this one changed the game for me skin wise. I feel like my skin just loved it and it clears up my skin. Weirdly, I don't know why that is. Sorry, I'm like struggling to get some out from my forehead. I feel like the better my skincare base is, the better my makeup turns out. I do like to let the products sit in on my face before adding the next. So after I've done my eye cream and my moisturizer, I like to let it sit and soak into my skin a bit before I go in with my favorite facial oil ever that I feel like to me smells like home, which is Southern California. So if you want a little beachy vibe, this Body Surf face oil, they also have sunscreen, but unfortunately my sensitive skin reacted to it, so I don't use it. But I absolutely love their facial oil, and they were created in Southern California as well. You can find them on Amazon. Highly recommend. I use this year round. Absolutely love it. This is the second bottle I've gone through I started, and I had the last one for like a year, so it lasts you forever. Highly recommend. After letting it soak in, I do a couple drops for the day. I do a lot more at night. I do this morning and night. This product also has elements to it to take care of your skin after being in the sun. But because I do like a glow, I do like to put this under my makeup. But sometimes, like you can see, my face is really glowy right now, and that means I probably used a little too much, but it'll soak in and lessen throughout the day, so it won't be like I'm just a grease ball. Coming closer so you can see my skin is not as perfect as it looks from farther away. Not that it looks perfect, but I just want you to see that like I have some stuff going on, but like look at this shine. My lips are a little chapped, so I'm gonna go in with my Sunbum chapstick really fast. Now we're gonna get into that summer makeup. I really do a no makeup look, like an actual no makeup look, not what men think is a no makeup look. And I'm going to share with you one of my holy grails that I absolutely want to gatekeep, but I won't because I love you. I also put on SPF every day. I don't know where mine is, but one of the 2 products that I use on my face has SPF in it. I don't recommend solely relying on that, but I'm not actually going to go be spending a lot of time outside today in the direct sun, so I feel like that's okay. But just know, use sunscreen. I'm not going to go in with a primer today because I don't really need my makeup to set in, but if I am like going out and it's sunny, it's literally cloudy right now, but if I'm going out, I will use either of these. Today I would use this one because my face is clearly pretty red, but on days where my face is a little milder, I will use the Smashbox Photo Finish, and then the other one is the Smashbox Correct Anti-Redness. Love these. Highly recommend. You'll see I have lots of options for different things, but the first thing that I do is go in with my concealer. I was sent this concealer from Armani Beauty. I'm just gonna go on all of my imperfections first. And we have a lot of them right now, unfortunately. I slacked on my skincare routine, resulting in one of the biggest breakouts for me I've had in a while. I'm not a makeup creator, so this is just what I like on my own face, and I am not a professional by any means. I literally barely know what I'm doing. I do want to say that I've seen a lot of people use this particular product, which is my holy grail that I wanted to gatekeep before they do their tinted moisturizer or foundation or anything, but I like to do it after personally, but I'm just saying that now. So some people do this first. I don't. Now is when I usually choose my Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation from Armani Beauty, but I'm not going to be using that today because it doesn't have SPF in it and I need a little bit, but I love this. This is perfect shade for me, works really well. My other option is you can tell it's well loved, my Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. I use shade 20W and it works for me when I'm tan and when I'm more pale. I'm more pale right now. Squeeze it onto my hand and I literally start with the tiniest of drops, and then I go in and I swipe it where I want it, and that's not going to be enough, so we're going to do a little more. I just don't want to waste any product, and I'm not someone, like you probably have gathered, that uses a ton, so I like to just make sure I'm not getting too much. Use my hands. I don't know that this is the right way to do this, but I prefer it over a beauty blender or a brush. The nice thing about this too is you can layer it to make it a little bit more full coverage. I like it lighter, but you can add more. This is where we're at. I'm gonna go in and do my brows. I use the Urban Decay Slick Day Brow. Literally, people have complimented my eyebrows 10 times more often than ever because I use this and I love it. I love the applicator. I feel like it's so unique. And I brush my eyebrows up. And I kind of like a bushy brow personally, so I'm just going to do some minimal shaping, but I like to brush them up to give a more full bushy effect. And I feel like this applicator just grabs all, I look crazy, but this applicator just grabs kind of all of the hairs. And so it looks way better. But I've had people ask me where I've gotten my brows laminated, and I didn't. It was just this product. I highly recommend. Now we are going to go in with blush. I don't do contour or bronzer or anything like that. I literally keep it really minimal. Love the Rare Beauty blush. I use the shade Hope. And we're going to add a dot. I like to use the corner of my eye and add a dot there, and then a tiny dot on the nose. I might need a little more than that because we're going to do a beachy, more sunburned vibe today. And then we're going to go in with a beauty blender and blend it out. I prefer this over a brush for liquid blush. I don't know if people use brush for liquid blush or not, but I like this. And then I do like to go a little more heavy-handed at the beginning because it does not always last all day, and then you still have some at the end of the day, even if you look a little blush forward to start. Looks really, really natural. Honestly, looks like my skin. What are you getting? Yeah, but I want a salmon taco. Sorry, quick little break. The next thing, sometimes I'll skip this if like I'm already glowy, but I want to add it and keep it in for you. I'll add my highlighter, and I use the Liquid Glow highlighter from ABH, and I use it in the shade Oyster. I like a heavy hand with highlight, which may not be everyone's cup of tea, but that's mine. And I like to add it literally directly over where I did the blush. I would love if Rare Beauty did a liquid version of their blush highlight combo. Rare Beauty, please. I would literally love that. Anything that simplifies my makeup routine for me, I love. For a more natural look, I really like the Too Faced Better Than Sex Brown mascara. My other favorite mascara, if I want a black, is the Benefit Roller Lash. Today I'm gonna go for the Better Than Sex Brown mascara, just for a more beachy, summery look. But if I was going to like a wedding or an event or something, then I would use the brown or the black, sorry. I'm not going to be able to talk while doing this, so pause and I'll be right back. Okay, now the eyes are done. Keeping it really, really natural and light. And then for the lips, there are multiple things I use. I use this really OG Glossier cherrybalm.com if I want a little red tint to the lips. If I want just a sheer gloss kind of finish, I use my Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. Had to go on a hunt, but I found my e.l.f. lip oil, and this one is in Rose Envy. I like this one. This one isn't the most natural, but I love a good lip oil. And you can layer this to be a little more of a tint if you like or not. Here's the look in natural sunlight. I hope you enjoyed my little summer skincare and makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. I'm thankful you're here. Until next time.